Yeah, hi, I'm Paul Hankinson. I was president in 1997, served on the committee for about 5 or 6 years and thoroughly enjoyed every bit of it. Right, so 97, big year for the town. The Knights won the comp, which was sensational. The day they did their parade down Hunter and into Scott Street, we had the New South Wales Police Commissioner as our guest speaker for the day. So people wanted to be there for him, but they were a little bit focused on what else was going on in the town at the time. So 97 was a big year. It was a big year for the club. In that we had a big influx of female members. First time for a long time it wasn't dominated by the guys. I think that year we had 5 female members or 4 female members join the committee, which we needed to do. It was indicative of our membership. It was indicative of a change in the composition of the business community of Newcastle. More females in more senior roles, and we needed to have them on the committee. It was great stuff. I was a 37-year-old business person at the time. I'd only been in the town for 4 or 5 years, so the club just presented me with an opportunity to get to know some people who are established business people in the town, some people who are up and comers, and to have the opportunity on a weekly basis, because we ran weekly meetings in those days. Needing to find guest speakers on a weekly basis. They get up in front of a group and introduce a speaker and talk about the club. And it was great for me as a business person to really help establish my profile in the town at the time. So sensational stuff. It was also the year of some interesting speakers. As I said, the Knights had won that year, but we were also in the middle of the Super League drama. So we had John Rebo and all of his Super League cronies come to the club, and we stacked the place out. We were at the Nova Castrian Motor Inn at that stage, and John was a really good speaker, and it was really quite controversial, and it was pretty good. We had the Archbishop of Canterbury at the town hall, and again we packed the place out. He was a really good guy. It was opportune because the English cricket team was in Australia at the time, and we were giving them a flogging, so I was able to stir the Archbishop up about that a bit in a public forum, and I had the microphone and he didn't, so it was great fun. It was also the year of Pauline Hanson was up and running, and I'd made arrangements through some channels that I had to get Pauline as a guest speaker. To say that the backlash against that was significant would be an understatement. Got to the point where, for various reasons, I actually cancelled Pauline as a guest speaker because people were talking about having to put barricades out the front, have a bomb squad and dogs down in the foyer in case something went wrong. So it was getting out of hand, so I cancelled it. What flowed from there was local and national press coverage. I got interviewed by the ABC, by the Newcastle and Sydney Morning Herald. The club got lots of good publicity out of it and some bad publicity, but all publicity is good. So it was good for us, and it was one of the more memorable things that I was involved in throughout that year. We had some great speakers. We had a couple of disasters. We were supposed to have Doc Neeson as our guest speaker from the Angels. Doc cancelled about 3 hours before the meeting was due to happen. I don't know what we did. We cobbled something together, but the meeting went on, and I probably just rattled on and spoke a whole lot of humbug on the day. But we got through, and we had a meeting, and it was great. So it was a year of some interesting speakers. The challenge in those days was always trying to find 35, 40 speakers in a year. They got it easy these days, but it meant you had to really work your networks, and you had to make sure that you had people on your committee who were willing to get out there and shake the tree and find as many good speakers as we could. Because on the day, if you had a good speaker, you're a hero. If you had a dud speaker, it felt like everybody in the room was looking at you rather than the speaker, and that could be pretty uncomfortable. But all in all, it was just a great year for speakers, and continued what had happened in previous years and set us up for some good ones going forward. Football. Moved to Newcastle in late '92. Novocastrian by birth, but had moved away for a long time, and was looking for a vehicle just to introduce myself to the town. Met some people like Roy Duffy, Mad Roy, and Roy was very instrumental in getting me involved in the committee. He had a view that they needed to bring some younger committee members in, and at 37, at that stage, still had hair and was young, and therefore qualified. So I got involved. He was also keen on getting more female members along. So Roy was a real driver and a mentor to getting me involved in the committee. I was on for about 3 years, I think, before I took on a role as vice president, and then through into the president's role, and I stayed for another year after that. I think once you've been president, you get to be feather duster for a year, and then you should disappear, make room for others. So I continued to go to the club for a considerable amount of time after that. I don't go as much these days, but it's still a great vehicle for doing the sorts of things that it did for me at the time, and people should continue to do.
Visit www.newcastlebusinessclub.com.au to learn more.